Hi all, hope everybody is doing well. Today I want to give my take on the Cmr Chrissy scandal, if you may call it that. So Cmr and Chrissy are a couple that has a pretty nice YouTube channel, and I recently became familiar with this couple and their channel, rather not the couple but their channel. Unfortunately, there has been a big scandal that started about approximately 3 months ago, where Cmr, the husband, apparently was accused by his stepdaughter, a 13-year-old, that's referred to as Jay. I know her full name, but I'm gonna say Jay, and that's for short. Right? She's 13 years old, and apparently she went to an adult figure in school, at her school, stating that Cmr, her stepfather, sexually molested her, or inappropriately had some inappropriate dealings with her. And to be exact, it is stated that he went into her bedroom, lift her off the bed, place her on the floor, pull down her pajamas or pajama pants to her knees, pull the pajama pants back up, place her back on the bed, and left the room. Okay, so and it is also stated that this was approximately the third time that Cmr had done this to his stepdaughter, according to his stepdaughter. So Cmr got arrested. Cmr, the stepfather, he got arrested and charged. And then his the charges were dropped, right? Or the case was dropped. So the problem with this is that everybody is really upset, rightfully so, about these allegation that was made by this child. As we all know, sexual abuse is a serious thing, especially, there's no real especially, but if I may say, especially when it's happening to children, right? So it could be a sticky situation. So I look at SoFlo TV a lot, because what I like with SoFlo TV, I've been following him for years, and he does his research, and I want to say 99% at the time he comes out very accurate, okay, in my opinion, and from what I have seen. So he put out this when he put out his version of the story, he had the police report, so you can go look at SoFlo TV, Cmr allegation on SoFlo TV, to follow up the story. So basically, according to SoFlo, he was charged. According to what I have seen thus far, like him being in court and everything, he was charged. But I'm not a lawyer, I'm not so I wouldn't know. But Cmr went on the fixed, FIX, right? He had an interview on the fixed, and then he stated that he was not charged. So you guys can tell me what you think about that after you look at the fixed, after you look at SoFlo TV, after you look at the whole situation. Tell me what you think about that. To the best of my knowledge, he was charged. Charges was dropped, but he was charged. I can be wrong. So you tell me what you think. So what's going on with this family now is that Cmr was removed from the home, And of course, like I said, they are established vloggers. So the mom, Chrissy, she continues to vlog, and you can see her, vlogging with the children. Again, the father has been removed from the home, but she don't ever discuss the topic or the situation. She don't ever mention it, and I'm not sure why. So a lot of people have been bashing her for that. I mean, it could be that she was advised not to speak on it, because a child is involved, a minor is involved, but we don't know. But all I know is that she don't speak on it, and people feel that she's encouraging it, right? She's encouraging the situation, or she somehow is not speaking on it, because like I think a year or so approximately ago, the husband Cmr had cheated on her, and it was a whole public scandal as well, and she spoke on that outrightly. And so everyone is saying, how come she spoke on that, but now that this is happening with the child, she's not giving her viewers and subscribers, her followers, any information about it. So I mean, like, what I did was I follow, right now I think I'm still subscribed to her channel, and from what I'm seeing, I'm thinking that maybe just to protect the child, she have not been speaking on it. I'm not sure what the situation is with that. So when you look at everything, you can tell me down below what you think. Also, there have been some videos on Cmr part, and that everyone think has been misleading. Like, he was trying to make it look like everything is okay, and but clearly he wasn't back in the home. Now the charges have been dropped, and it seems like he has an apartment where Chrissy is helping him, or helped him to decorate the apartment. She's clearly in the apartment with him. It is not clear to me if he's not allowed to be back in the home where the minor is, so he had to get his own apartment, but the charges was dropped. So the thing with that is, I try my best to give Chrissy the benefit of the doubt, but just the fact that it is a proven fact, according to police report, that Cmr had put his hands on Chrissy in the past, it leads me to think, abusive relationship. And if you understand about abusive relationship, a lot of things can transpire from that. So for me, what I see in her reaction, it's hard for me to place any judgment on her. I mean, we shouldn't be judging anybody anyways, but I feel like, Chrissy thinks that she's so in love with this man who has embarrassed her publicly by cheating on her. He has put his hands on her, according to police record, and now she's still supporting him, right? And I don't know her real reason for that. Could it be that she's emotionally abused and just feel like no matter what he does, she needs him there, or she's not there yet where she felt that she should leave him, or she just believed that no matter what happened in a marriage, you should stick it out. And these are signs of an emotionally abused person as well. So I'm not sure what exactly is her reason, but what's disturbing to me is that I heard a voice message, like some messages from Rodney's Kitchen. So you can go look at Rodney's Kitchen, and he played something. And if that is accurate, then it's creating some confusion in my mind. It's a recording where Chrissy apparently was cursing out her subscribers. I guess they were accusing her, you know, and I can understand because that could get frustrating. But anyways, then she placed a call to someone which sounded like her husband Cmr in the background. So all of this is after the charges have been dropped, right? And you can hear her telling him exactly where in the video to go, like the 50 something minutes, go there and then remove that from there. I think she was trying to have this cursing and stuff removed from that part of the live, a live that she did, cursing out some of her, some of the I guess subscribers that were accusing her and stuff like that on her live. And then you can hear her say, so you're down a yard, and it sounds like the person whose voice sounds like her husband from the little that I followed him. It sounded like his voice saying yeah, and then she said to remove the that part of the thing. So she have been talking about God a lot, and the husband have been talking about God a lot. So I guess even in the video you can hear her say, she was just about to talk about God, something to that effect, or just talking about God, and it's like people frustrate her to anger, basically. In other words, that's what she was saying. But for me, what I want to say is that Cmr, if you did these things to your stepdaughter, I think you should really go out and seek help. I think you should really talk to God about it, find the strength, courage, and everything that you need to seek counseling, because that means something is definitely wrong with you. I do know that when children are sexually abused or assaulted, it could scar them for life. And I mean, if you know to yourself, because I'm not here to pass judgment on you, but this doesn't look good. And for me, what I can see, I can only think that why would this little girl tell a lie on you? So you need to make your peace with God, and you need to get help. You have daughters, and you won't like anyone to do this to them. So I just want to say to you, Cmr, that make your peace with God, get some help, because if you have the tendencies of a pedophile, you really need to seek help. And just love your family, appreciate your family, and try to get on a path where you won't be disgracing your family anymore, because this is disgraceful. This should never have came up. Then just the fact that you publicly embarrassed your wife like that with this affair and all of these things, I mean, like, just get it together, seek counseling. I hope that your wife and the little girl, you guys can seek counseling together. I'm not a counselor, but just get the advice from the professionals of what's counseling you guys need together, and then apart, whatever it takes, if you want to save your family. But just being out here in the public acting like everything is okay and none of this happened, that's not gonna fix it. That's not gonna fix it. It doesn't look good. It really doesn't look good. So if you know that this is what you did to this little girl, clearly you have a problem. I'm not judging you, but I'm just saying, get the help that you need, and hopefully you get to a place where you guys can speak on it, because as a public figure, you don't want to just sweep it under the rug. There's a lot of ways that you can come out, you and your wife, and speak on this without really tarnishing the little girl or exposing too much. But the way that you guys are going about it now, in my humble advice to you, it does not look good. It comes off hypocritical. It comes out deceiving, like you guys are trying to deceive your followers, your subscribers, your viewers, and the public on a whole, and it's not a good thing. So I hope that you guys will find the courage to really do whatever is right, first and foremost to fix your family, and then to just be transparent to the point where people understand, because nobody's perfect, and we all make mistakes, and if you have a problem, I think if you genuinely want to get help, I believe that people changes and people can change, and I feel like you can change as well. But first you have to admit the problem, if there is a problem, in order to fix the problem. And then once that happens, it shows, because there's a saying, actions speak louder than words, and everyone is looking at your action, and for some reason it doesn't match up with everything that's happening. So I pray for you and your family, and I pray that God will give you guys the courage, the wisdom, the knowledge and understanding, you and your wife, to do whatever you guys need to do to make things right in your family, to give your children the security that you have always given them. And I wish you guys all the best. All right, that's my take on it. Peace out.